BMR's core values are communication,
academic excellence,
respect, personal responsibility.
Respect to me is, I guess, basically giving.
It means treating others how you want to be treated, which is the golden rule, and just being nice to people.
To honor another person as a human being, not degrading them.
It can be learned. Someone may not know how to respect somebody, and if you offer it to someone from there, they can learn.
How do I phrase it?
To treat others like you would like to be treated.
Respecting the building, respecting property, everyone's property, respect people's feelings. Respect is what you give, you're gonna get it back.
You just gotta treat everyone nicely.
It's not just about respecting in the classroom, it's outside, it's as a coach, it's also respecting your opponents and playing with good sportsmanship.
Basically, it's
It also means, respecting yourself as far as valuing what you do and kind of carrying yourself in a way that you have pride in yourself and things like that.
I think everybody's nice to each other. I think everybody helps each other out if needed, and I think everybody treats each other in a good way.
It's a pretty safe environment here. It was like we actually care about each other.
I even like to think you like encouragement, and
Communication, I see it, as Mr. McCormick would say, as a
two-way
street. So it means one street's listening and then one street's communicating.
And sometimes a lot of folks, it's a lot of send, but not much receive.
Especially in like a team project, you really need to communicate, and you really need to work together in order to get something done that couldn't be done by just one person.
I think to have one school working together for a common cause, helping everybody to have a safe learning environment, I think there needs to be communication on all sides.
Getting your point across clearly and respectfully and civilly.
Being able to tell your teacher if you have a problem, being able to collaborate with other students to get assignments done.
A school that stresses and succeeds at good communication is going to be an integrated community with real relationships between the people who are leading the school, teaching in the classroom, and attending as students.
Next one would be personal responsibility.
Sticking up to what I'm held responsible for. Starting to grow up and take control of what you need to take control of.
So if you mess up or you make a mistake, you learn from it.
That you don't need others to give you reminders or tell you what to do, that you can sort of be mature.
To me, it's taking blame for your own actions and not blaming others.
Doing what you have to do, making sure that you stay organized.
Whatever happens after the actions you did, you make sure you take the responsibilities of what happened.
It means now that you're in high school, you really can't expect in middle school teachers hold your hand. I've taken a couple AP courses, and that's really, it's not so much spoon feeding information. It's more you just gotta read it yourself and then understand it.
You're not gonna be able to do anything if you just have people pushing you along your whole life. You need to take the initiative, have the grit, and just go after it yourself.
For students to develop their own set of convictions and habits of empathy and responsibility it's a great priority for a school to have.
Academic excellence. The reason we come to school is to learn, and academic excellence is a big part of that.
It's getting good grades, getting a level of intelligence and knowledge that will last you throughout your life.
But also understanding the material, that's a big part of it. It's not always just grades and test scores. It's definitely understanding.
Keep your grades up high, pay attention in school, and study a lot.
That means just giving 110% every day in all your assignments in class and for homework too.
It's about curiosity and passion and seeing what you like to do and what makes you kind of inside and just pursuing more on your own.
If you come to school prepared, a lot of school is not really what you do here, but outside of school as well. So preparing for classes, taking notes while you're here, and then researching as well.
The other core values kind of work together to help academic excellence. Students achieve best in an environment with good communication, respect, and responsibility. but I think that final step of really achieving, I think that's really fostered here at BMR.
It's not just learning history and names and dates and battles and stuff like that. It's learning to get your homework in on time. It's learning how to do research. It's knowing how to write an essay properly. And again, if you notice, all these things that you're asking me about are kind of almost pretty much intermingled, because in order to communicate properly, you got to learn how to write properly, and that's part of academic excellence. So it all connects, quite well.